guys, hey, what's going on? This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin, fresh back from Vegas. But guess what? We got an issue. And I want to talk about something that everybody that's watching this video this morning, afternoon, evening is going to resonate with, because, and you know what, this is the best lesson I've ever learned in becoming a millionaire. And it was the fucking hardest lesson ever. I just had a conversation with someone, and I was thinking about my life, because, you know, someone that I know, they're going through some things right now, but they're working towards their goal and their dreams. But I want to give you a story. It's going to be a fast video here, okay? I want to tell a story about what happened to me. Because let me share something with you, man. Adversity in life sometimes can kick your ass. Can anybody relate? You know, think about it. Even right now, it's raining outside, right? And this is the time when people want to stay in. They don't want to go to work. You know, the water is flooding in Houston. Like, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I don't even see the rain, baby. I see the sunshine. And, you know, even that type of mentality is hard to acquire. But check this out. I remember a while back, okay? It's an embarrassing story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. I remember when I was on the journey, you know, to make millions of dollars. And the thing is, I want you to write this down. In your journey to be a very successful person, you're going to be tested, okay? Let me say that one more time. In your journey to become very successful, a millionaire, or be able to perform at a very high level, you will be tested constantly, okay? And it's not, you're not being tested or punished. Some people think they're being punished. Some people think that, you know, God is putting them through this situation. No. You're being tested because you have to become the type of person to achieve the things that you want. But let me tell you a story about what happened to me, okay? I remember when I was working for the dealership, okay, this was years ago, and I remember buying a brand new Tahoe from them, okay? It's a real emotional story for me. I don't think I've ever told this one. I remember buying the truck, okay? And I remember being happy. You know, I had a brand new Tahoe. I was in my 20s, you know. I was just like, oh man, I'm balling. Got this huge truck. I'm the man. And I remember losing my job 2 weeks after. And I remember saying to myself, damn, you know, how am I gonna pay the bills? How am I gonna pay the note? Now at the same time, I had the mentality of, like, I'm not gonna work for someone for the rest of my life. You know, I want to work on my business. But, you know, I lost my job and I still had this truck. And the day would happen that would really change my life. And I didn't understand then, but now in my life I really understand. I remember picking a friend up, okay, in my neighborhood. And I remember driving down a street. Now at that time I wasn't that responsible driving. I'm just joyriding, doing crazy stuff in my vehicle, not really following the law, speeding, you know, running lights, you know, crazy stuff, right? And I remember going down a road, and I remember curving around the road, and I remember this car in front of me, and I remember getting frustrated because the car wasn't going fast enough. You ever been there, you know, when a car is in front of you and they're driving slow even though no one's in front of them? So, and we were on a 2-lane highway, and I decided to go around this car. And this is when everything will start to change my life forever. When I tried to go around the car, that car was turning left. So basically the car in front of me, it was slowing down because it was getting ready to turn. So my impatience, and when I tried to go around that car, my vehicle flipped, okay? At that time I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I had my friend in the car, and I remember it flipping. I remember holding on to the steering wheel, and my car flipping over and over and over. This is 2 weeks after I lost my job, guys. You ever been in a situation where things just tend to just spiral and things just start going bad in your life, right? Well, that happened to me. And my car and my vehicle was flipping over and over and over and over again. And I remember when it stopped, I was upside down, and I looked to my right, and my friend wasn't in the seat. So I'm thinking about, oh my God, this is crazy. People ran to the car, and my friend was caught under the car. Not his whole body, but it was to the point that he had to get rushed to the emergency room. He was in ICU. That moment changed my life. Thank God he's okay today. But it was my impatience. See, a lot of you out there, adversity or hard times are going through that you're going through right now. And some of you are looking for the fastest route to fix your situation right now, and you're being careless. See, everything was going fine. Even though I lost my job, okay, great. All right, fuck it, lost my job. But me being impatient, careless, right? As many times I've driven in the next lane, right, and passed up the car, everybody has done it, right? Even though we weren't supposed to, but we've done it before. But that day changed my life because I almost caused somebody to lose their life based off my impatience. And what I want to tell you, and I want to tell even that person that I was communicating today, because they watch my videos too, be patient. I remember the person telling me, said, well, I need money now, Wes. I'm working on my goal, I'm working on my dream, I'm doing this stuff, I'm creating videos, I'm working in my business, but it's not working. I need money now. The bills, the people are asking for the money, right? And what I want to tell you is when you get that frustrated and when you get that upset and you get a little bit disturbed, you start to be careless. You start to be careless. Your impatience start to make irrational decisions. You start to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Does that make sense? The hardest thing in becoming a very successful individual is being successful now and going through the pain and adversity. Okay? Anybody can be excited and happy when things are going well in their life. But when it seems like you're losing the house, or you're about to lose your car, or you have a bill that needs to get paid, or you see all this debt every day, and you still can approach life with enthusiasm. You still can approach life being grateful. You still can approach life seeing something different, even though your reality is fucked up. Okay? That's the best lesson I've ever learned. And the lesson I learned is, I gotta have faith. I just gotta have faith. See, at that time I had lost my job, so I was already in a negative type of mindset. I didn't know how I was gonna pay for my note, but I was just trying to have some fun and say, let's just go out. I'm driving, I'm impatient, I'm behind the and I flip it over. Not almost costing me my life, costing my friend who was an innocent person. Sometimes we don't know that the frustration that you're feeling right now, that guess what? You're creating something that can damage your future. See, every day I try to communicate to a person. I said, man, have faith, believe it's going to work out. Like I'm telling you, it's going to work out. I know it seems that it's not going to work. I know you're worried. I know you think they're going to take something, the house, the car, the bill's not getting paid, money is low, but it's going to work out if you have faith. If you have faith. It's the hardest. See, this is the difficult part. Not making millions of dollars, not buying the cars, not traveling in the world, not getting the money for first class flight. It's being able to have faith through the adversity of life. That's it. Being able to be enthusiastic, happy, and it's real. I had a friend the other day, somebody broke into her car. And usually when people break into a person's car, they're upset, they're pissed off, they're angry. Why did this happen? I can't believe it. I'm never coming here again. But that person surprised me. When I pulled up to check on that person, she was there with a smile. She said, you know what, Wes? Yeah, they broke into my car. Yeah, they took my laptop. They had all the stuff on there that we were working on for the last 6 months. But thank God I have my life. I can always get another laptop. I can always get another camera. And I was like, wow. And I was like, she got it. That person's going to be very successful. Very. Not because she just know what to do. It's the mindset. See, when I'm creating these videos, I want you to assimilate the mindset. When I ask you to share and watch these videos over and over again, I am not teaching you how to the mechanics to become a millionaire. I'm teaching you how to develop the mindset of a millionaire. It's a mindset. You understand? How to do something is not that hard, right? Come on. It's the mindset. You have to think a certain way. And if you don't have patience, and if you can't persevere when things are not going right in your life, that's the test, baby. That's the test. Just to let you know. I believe it's a universal test. Anybody that's trying to do something very different or on a high level or trying to achieve these magnificent type of results and things start going wrong. And guess what? You'll get one day when you have to make a decision. Because this is when life gets so hard. When you can't see with your eyes, with your physical eyes, how you're going to get out of that situation. We've all been there. And a decision has to be made. One, are you going to fold? Are you going to fucking persevere? Even though it don't make sense. You say, my dream is that important that I may lose everything, but I'm still going to run towards my dream. And let me share something with you. If you like that, these are the people that get it. See, it's easy to bitch and complain about how bad your situation is. Because everybody tells me this. You know, everybody I meet, you know, we talk and I end up encouraging. It's just like automatic for me, right? Because I can feel people's pain when I meet them. Swear to God. I can feel people's pain when I meet them. So I'm always trying to give them some encouraging words. I'm always trying to let them know it's going to be all right. But let me share something with you. If you cannot tame this lion called adversity, if you can't get familiar with it, then understand that you're going to meet sometime in life an ultimate test where it's going to be so hard that you can't even see your way out. That's your test. Unfortunately, most people fold. Most people just give up and complain and say, man, you don't understand, Wesley. I'm trying. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. You know, this person, he tells me, well, Wesley, if I don't pay this, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And I said, how do you know? How do you know? Shit, today is fucking Wednesday. And you're telling me how tomorrow is going to be, how bad it's going to be, how next week is going to be, based off something that you appear that you can't do right now. You know, it's so funny how we start to create the bad shit and the negativity in advance. Listen to me, please. The only reason why it seems that tomorrow is going to be bad based off the decision that you have to make today is because you've been conditioned and programmed to think that way. You've been programmed to create these false illusions about failure that's to come based off a decision today. I lose my house. I lose my car. Oh, I'm not going to have money. Now I got to find someone to stay with. Man, life's going to really suck. I don't want this to happen. Immediately we start to focus on what we don't want. You want to know why you're not a millionaire yet? You don't want to know why things are just not happening in your life yet? Because you're not properly conditioning your mind every single day. No one said it's going to be easy. No one said this was going to be some type of playground or some easy type of scenario. But what I'm going to tell you here is you got to have patience. That's the best lesson I've ever learned. When I flipped over my car, almost killed my friend, man, I learned something that Wesley, if you are careless, Wesley, if you're impatient, Wesley, not only that you'll never be able to live your dream, you might kill yourself and somebody else in the process. What I'm telling you is relax. When you get worried and you get that anxiety build up, you know, when you're like, shit, man, what am I gonna do? Just calm down and say it's done. That's all I want you to do. Please write that down. Whenever it gets so hard in your mind, because that's what has happened. It's just the beliefs. Everybody don't believe like this. See, everybody don't believe when something culturally bad happened to them, they don't think that their life is going to be destroyed. But what I'm saying, when it happens to you and you feel the worry, you feel the stress, and you feel this anxiety start to overwhelm in your body, take a deep breath, stop talking, and say, it's done. And it's done mean the thing that you want to see happen, the changes that need to be made, is made. Just say it's done. Even though you're going to have the thoughts there, you might feel, just say, it's done. Because let me share something with you. At that one moment when things appear to be at their worst, and you've tried all that you can do, you've tried all the different things you can do to try to fix that situation, it's time for you to release that to a greater source. Some people call it universe, some of us call it God, spiritual. But it's up to you as a man or a woman that is in pain, that is going down this road to be a very successful, excellent, healthy individual, is to release it to a greater source. And let that greater source do exactly what it wants to do for you. That makes sense? Hey guys, much love. I wanted to come over here and talk about that. That was the best lesson I've ever learned. And I hope something in this video resonated with you. And if it did, please share this video out, because I believe today, right now, someone needs to see this. Right now, someone is going through the pain. Someone is hurting. Someone is working towards their goal, and they're getting frustrated through the process because they need the money now. They need the things now. I need things to change now. And all they need to do is take a deep breath. I do it all the time. It's done. I just got finished meditating about 20 minutes ago. And there's certain things I want that will and that are working out. And I said, it's done. It's done. That's called you're trusting the greater power. You're trusting God. You're trusting in the universe. When you trust, you don't worry. When you trust, you don't have stress. When you trust, you are not overwhelmed. Guys, much love. I can keep going all day. Hey, I love you. I care about you. Keep fighting. Because guess what? It's coming. Your dream is coming. The things that you want are coming. God did not put you on this earth for you to be an insignificant individual. He brought you here so you can cultivate, mold, grow, and build, augment, and to assimilate things for you to become the thing that God wants you to become. Hey, much love. This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. Later.